Another day of Age of Empires. What will we play today? Well, there's only one map to play. Arabia. A sweaty tryhard's paradise. And today, we're gonna focus on 5 meme strats around fast castling on the most aggressive map in the map pool. That's right, this is 5 meme strats on Arabia, Castle Age edition. So without further ado, let's jump right in. In number 5, it has to be the Hoang Rush. The Hoang Rush is all about delaying your opponent in Dark Age by means of a drush. Sometimes people don't even go for a drush, or they go for a whole bunch of a militia, more so than you normally would. This is Huang's style, to just denial your opponent from having a fast feudal time so that you at home can full wall and get to Castel. Once you're in Castel, you're going to make a whole bunch of knights, a whole bunch of monks, and a whole bunch of seeds. The monks to heal the knights and kill all military units, and the siege to, well, ETCs. Now, Huang has switched this up every once in a while. Yeah, who cares? Everybody knows about this one. It's fun. I can't do it. I normally blah blew it. Blew it, get it? Because Beeves is playing as blue and I normally blow this strat. It's really a lot funnier when you have to explain the joke. Moving right on to a bonus strategy. It is 21 Ethiopian Shotel warriors on Arabia. I got that hotel, Shotel, Holiday Inn. We gonna win with the Shotels all in. Really sorry about that. That was a sponsored message from the upcoming band Poop Nation, dropping their new album, Memers Gotta Meme. They'll be dropping a lot more memes in this video, so make sure that you stay tuned. We also have a special feature showcasing some of the new civilizations, Arabia Castle Age meme strats. But right now, it's back to our main program. Why does 21 Pop Shotels work so well? Well, I'll tell you right now, it works so well because you don't need to collect a whole bunch of additional food and or gold. Every single time that you age up, you get 100 food and 100 gold, meaning that if you don't get loom, you don't even need to go to gold to meet your gold requirements for Castel Age. Thus, as you've clicked up from feudal to Castel, you put everybody onto stone, hold the phone, hello, Castle Drew drop, and Shotels do very well against any feudal age units. Put everybody on gold, collect more food by means of purchasing it with gold because food economy is for suckers. Actually, we'll see that theme occur a lot more in future strategies. Just don't go underneath the enemy's TC and you'll be shredding absolutely everything apart. Let's just take a second to appreciate the carnage unfolding. Oh my, this is so satisfying. When you have about 20 plus Shotels, you can even go under that TC that I just told you to avoid, and you can shred it to bits. After the TC falls, don't forget to shred those villagers to bits as well. Swell, but moving on to number 4, we have much more to explore. It is the 19 Pop Khmer all-in Night Rush. This works so well with Khmer because Khmer don't require the buildings to click up to the next age. So all that you need to do is collect a whole bunch of food, because it's good, gotta get that food. Until you click up to feudal age, at which point you put a whole bunch onto straggler trees, enough to make a market. This market will help you out in the long term as well, which is super duper favorable. Sell 2 clicks of stone to meet your gold requirement. At that point, you're going to go wood, because it's good. You see the theme here with the singing and the, yeah, okay. Just trying to have some fun here. Anyway, once you get up to Castle, you should have enough wood to make a stables as well as a mining camp. That gold will then be used to buy food to create knights, as well as obviously having the gold from the gold mine itself. And nice. It's all right. It's all right. It's a knight. Attack multiple fronts and hopefully get right in. Which brings me to another bonus strat. We have so many to go through. We just gotta keep on moving. Gotta keep on grooving with Morley's 22-step Lancer Rush. You hush, cause I am Step Lancer Rush. Before we dive into the strategy, I just want to point out that I normally go for a 20 free pop Step Lancer Rush. It just works better for me personally, but the concept remains the same. You're gonna go for food 10, then 5 onto wood, then more onto food, build a barracks. Might want to add some small walls as well. Those are pretty swell additions, especially if your opponent is going to go for some sort of a scout rush. Make sure that you make a market as well as a stable. We're not going to use a blacksmith at all in this strategy. Sell 2 clicks of stone, hold the phone, you're already up to castle age, and as soon as you're up to castle, pump out as many Step Lancers as you possibly can. Step Lancers have this wonderful feature where they construct significantly faster than knights, and they counter everything in feudal age. Even spearmen you can just outrange with the +1 range that Step Lancers possess. Make sure that you break into the opponent's base, harass every single resource that they have, and you should be able to close out the game without constructing any additional villagers. Talking about not constructing villagers, I just want to give a variant on the 19 pop Night Rush from Khmer. You can also do a 13 pop Night Rush, which doesn't use a market, which is about the same speed. I found that the market one was better and faster and yada yada yada. But I just wanted to point out that if you don't like market boost, you can still make very fast. Nice. I'm going over all of these strategies very fast, but we need to get on to number O.
It's the Twerkey Turkey. Twerkey. You know, you gotta twerkey. Oh, I love being up against Franks with this.
Why do I love being up against Franks with this? Because sergeants slash absolutely everything apart in Castle Age. Archers can sometimes be slightly more tricky to deal with, but Franks is probably going to open scouts, and we know what we can do to some Frankie boys with this. This strategy is absolutely insane. You place the dungeon at home to defend against any enemy attacks, and it's simultaneously your production building. You don't need a whole bunch of resources for this. Just abuse the market. Buy stone and wood for dungeons, buy food for sergeants, and obviously you're already collecting the gold, and then just drop a dungeon on the opponent's main gold so that it's very hard for them to construct archers themselves. It's delightful, it's wonderful, it's Pooty. You probably already know this duty. So moving right along, we're jumping right into a new civilization fast castle on Arabia strat. It's the Georgians, and we're going to go for a fast castle fortified church rush? Question mark? Yup, you heard it correctly. It's a fortified church rush. We're going to go for a 20 pop upper room. You don't really need to collect a whole bunch of wood for this either, which is very favorable. You start with a mule cart already. It is a terrible start in which you have to force drop quite a lot. Even now, I'm still struggling to keep constant villager production up. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just make a mill and be sure to collect your deer by means of your mule cart. That makes it a lot more efficient. And then also once you're done with those deer, you can send those villagers onto wood. We will need that wood later on. Hunt is always good to speed up your collection process. Remember, we're going for a 20 pop upper rim, so it really helps to get those fast collection food sources. Once you have clicked up, you're going to want to construct a market as well as a blacksmith. So you're going to have to move some of your food collecting villagers underneath these TC onto straggler trees. Make sure that you don't collect more than 325, as that is all that you need to click up, and you will be short slightly on the food. You're going to sell 2 clicks of stone and then collect 200 wood for your first fortified church drop. Bring everyone. Also, you might want to pick up 100 gold just so that you can create some monks once you do arrive. Remember, your mule cart is a portable drop-off point. So you can just drop this fortified church wherever you want and then collect as you go. You also repair at 50% of the cost of repairing, whereas a TC, I believe, is double or triple the cost of repair. I forget, Spirit of the Law, something, yada. It's expensive. It's cheap. Only 5 into a fortified church dough. From there, shoot down their TC before they can get up to the next age, and then harass them with monks. You can potentially add in siege or other things, or maybe you want to have an eco at home. I don't know. I don't care about economy, so we just go all in. It's funny, it's hilarious, it's stupid, it's dumb. And remember, Rush is lame. This was played at 1700 ELO. So lame. Fortified Church Rush. In number 2, another infamous rush, it is the Hussite Wagon Rush. This one is so much fun. If you haven't tried this one out yet, I highly recommend it. And this one has worked at 2.1k ELO. So don't tell me these strategies do not work. If you put your heart and your soul into it, I know you can push through and obliterate your opponents. Don't let your memes just be dreams, is what I always like to say. And hey, if you find it in your heart of hearts to support me to keep making this highly edited content, I would really appreciate that. I don't normally ask for this, but I do have a subscriber goal of 3K by the end of the year. And I know with your help, we can reach that goal. If we do reach that goal, I'll make sure to make more of these top 5 videos in which I describe a whole bunch of meme strats in a very short period of time. Enough poop. Tell us about the Hussite Wagon Rush. Okay, you start off with a whole bunch onto food, free onto wood, food. And as you click up to Fudel, you're going to move 5 over onto stone. You're going to be a little bit idle for a couple of seconds. You're also going to move some from food onto straggler trees so that you can make a market. The wonderful thing about Bohemians is that their blacksmith costs 100 less wood, so you can construct that for just 50. Then when you're up, you're going to construct that castle onto your main gold, preferably next to your wood line as well, so that you can collect both wood and gold. Sometimes that might not be possible, in which case you'll just opt for gold and buy the wood as required. Hussite wagons murder absolutely everything, especially scouts. Just make sure that you're pulling back from them with attack move or attack patrol or however you want to do it is totally fine. Your opponent is probably going to opt to fast castle themselves after your Hussite wagon. The most common opening is either monks. So if they don't have redemption, monks don't even matter against you. Then they'll probably go for siege. Mangoes do destroy Hussite wagons quite well, so you can add in your own siege and make sure that you're sniping monks before they get any conversions onto you. Harass their entire base, surround them. You can go underneath TCs. Hussite wagons don't give no, honey badger don't give no, and your opponent will certainly as well. Finally, bringing us to number 1. Who would have known that there are so many fast castle strats possible on Arabia? Ha 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 ha. Gregorian 23 Pop Castle drop on your opponent's face with their unique unit. Yes, you heard it right. We're going for an Arabia castle drop, and it works so freaking well, and I'll explain exactly why. Movable mule cart. This will allow you to collect hunt, collect wood, collect gold, collect stone, whatever you require with only needing one of those camps. This build is very similar to the Fortified Church Rush. We're going to collect a whole bunch of food. We're going to make a mill to make sure that we get more food income and so that we can construct a market when we get to feudal age, as well as constructing a blacksmith when we get to feudal. We're going to hop over some onto straggler trees, as well as moving our deer collectors to gold, making sure that we have the gold requirements as well as the wood requirements for both market and blacksmith, and then we'll be able to have a smooth click up. Then once we've clicked up to Castel, everybody gonna collect some stone. Oh, and then once we have the 650 stone required to drop a castle, everybody gonna move right forward to Oh, opponent's base, drop it in their face, move those, preferably you want to drop it on their gold, but if there's no gold available, you're going to go and collect gold somewhere else, buy food, and then make their unique unit that heals. It's like a cheaper knight that heals, totally not busted. Oh, and if you have 5 or more of them, they actually increase the attack. Every 5 is +1 attack for them. Nuts, insane, stupid, fun. Yes, do this, try it out. Amazing. Although be careful, your opponent might find this strategy so boring. You know it's good when they think it's so boring. Help, I'm stepping into the bonus clip. That's right. I just want to show you, I know it's not Arabia, but I just want to show you how ridiculous these units can get. If you get a bunch of them, they heal up, they destroy everything. So sit back, rejoice, and enjoy this bonus clipper for you. Take a nice little sipper of sadness as his entire economy is slowly getting raided to death by knight-like unit. They're not technically knight. What's the name of these guys again? It doesn't matter. They're recronculous. I definitely think they're going to increase the gold price for these guys, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. They just came out. It's not even released yet, and I'm releasing this. So remember, don't let your memes just be dreams, and keep on walking. Poopler out.